Welcome to the first Chi Wing Chun Kung Fu live lessons. Every Thursday from 7 till 8 Central European time. 1 hour Qigong in the week. 1 hour Wing Chun in the week on the Monday. Just train and everybody can get his things out of it. The first lesson, the first introduction. Normally, if you do the Tai Chi or the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, Qigong, you always start with a warming up. I have a special warming up. I will put a link under it, you can find it. It's very important before you do the static exercises of in the Tai Chi, the moving exercises. But from the Wing Chun Kung Fu, we know in a fraction of a second you have to be able to move, to react. So there is no warming up or things like that. And that's of course real life. So what we train is reverse motion, movement. Actually, I train every day, every second of the day. So that's the reverse movement. Normally you train, it's an exception in the week. You train. You have all attention for it. For me it's all the way around. I always am in training. And direct, I can react on everything that's coming. The same internally, the breathing. If I wait, I practice it, or I practice my stance. So it's ongoing. And that's why it's Kung Fu for life. You can do it your life long. And that's a complete other attitude. No warming up. Directly being in the moment. Directly being alert or active if something is happening. Stand with your feet like this. Maybe you like this more. Maybe you like this more. It's not so important. Just how you like it. Today, we are not doing the warming up. We are not doing the static. For example, 8 brocades exercises. We are not doing the Tai Chi forms, the moving meditational exercises. We do the very beginning. It can go to the Qigong or to the martial applications. Now we start. Today, 3 things. 1. The Wuji. Wuji means emptiness, total emptiness. That's always a start. If you are trained. Normally, you are not in that state. This is the story. For example, Tai Chi, Bagua, Xing Yi, the northern Kung Fu styles have the same kind of stories. First, in the cosmology, there is emptiness, the Wuji. And then, the second is the Tai Chi. It's a circle, the symbol of it, with a line through it. So you have 2 parts, Tai Chi. And actually, the Tai Chi is the moment that the Chi in the Wuji arises. And actually it arises out of emptiness. So it is something out of nothing, you can say. Today we are going to train the feeling of the Tai Chi, and maybe you can get a feeling of the Wuji. That's one part to train. Then we go to the second part. That is the moving part, a little bit moving, like this. And that is for the, I will give clues when I practice, for the feeling of the qi internally. And it's the yang, the yin. And the third, it's called the cushing qi. For us, very important because it's the eternal, the prenatal qi, what we are talking about. And then, at last, we do a starting up for the crane vogel qigong practice, and it is called the 3 wars. And it's directly connected with the start in the northern style. So the crane vogel qigong is always a southern style of Kung Fu. Tai Chi, Bagua, Xingyi, the soft Kung Fu styles. These are the northern styles. We will see later on also that they are directly connected. The connection is the 3 bars, basic practice of the crane qigong, and I will explain it. It are the 3 yin, yang, cushing qi, but also the three elements in your body. There is a direct link, and we will get a hunch of it by feeling your energy. In the qigong, everything you can is allowed, everything you can feel. Sometimes I give an example of this is what you can feel. If you feel something else, you feel something else. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Doesn't matter. If you feel the same, you feel the same. But what's the same? Because it's also words of mine to describe what is happening inside. So pay the attention on yourself, inside, in your body. There is your attention. Of course, movement, but feel. To start, the wuji, the emptiness. Just stand. Let your arms drop beside your body. Relax, just relax. I move a little bit with my feet. Maybe this is a flat ground, so I can do it easy. In sand it's difficult, but feel your feet. Okay, go with all your attention to the ground, and where your feet touches the ground. So the ground, the feet, and in between. There is your attention. Not farther away, more inward. So you feel it, and you feel it in your feet. Close your eyes, drop the shoulders, relax. Relax the arms, and focus on your feet. Move a little bit, and start to breathe consciously with it. So breathing in, let your breath go down, maybe till your feet, and then you breathe out. Maybe you feel a connection already with the ground. Breathe out. Breathe in again through the nose, the body, the dantian. Maybe till the feet, and again out. Feel your feet. Feel the contact with the ground. Feel the energy in your feet. Okay. Now you focus on nothing. And that's of course not possible, because I don't explain it. Dus if you focus on nothing, it's not possible because it's still a focus. But do it. So close your eyes, breathe in, feel your feet, and focus if there is something like Wuji of emptiness. Maybe if you concentrate in this manner, you can get a hunch of what is the emptiness. And now, if we start to move, you will feel that the energy shift. So the emptiness is directly filled with maybe the Tai Chi. And Tai Chi can have two sides. It just arrived, it's not active, or the Tai Chi is active. Okay, focus. I often just breathe, focus on your feet. Breath, in, out, in, out. Sometimes I make noise with it, don't make noise with it. I do it for you, that you have a hunch if I'm breathing out or breathing in. But the best is breathing without noise. Inhale, exhale, quietly. Okay, as you are focused, open your eyes. Stay in touch with your inner energy. And now your hands rise slowly and feel internally the energy changing. And I go to the left side. I step a little bit back. You don't do it. It's for the camera. Look at my feet. A little bit like this. Not like this. Then you are falling. A little bit like this. Standing here. This is a pillar. This is a pillar. In between. The hands here. They are stretched, but not straight. Not with force. Relax. But stretch. This not. It's not like this. Okay. En this stance we are gonna hold. Even die aanzetten. Okay, so to that side. Yeah. Not too wide. And relax. You are relaxed. So be careful not to lean too much here. Then it will have all the force. It's not relaxed. Relax. Go to your feet again. Feel your feet. And you breathe in. Feel the energy. Now you can take the energy from your feet up to your body and down. Not to the ground, but to your feet. Try to find the emptiness in yourself and the Tai Chi, the Chi energy, but you're not activating it. But you feel there is the energy and it wants to do something. That is where the martial art comes in. It does something, an action. That's why I stand like this. This is very neutral. This is already a kind of action, but action with no action. It's a practice. So, focus on the Wuji. Feel the energy in your body, the Tai Chi. Feel it in your legs, in your feet, in your danchen area, breast area, arms. Relax the shoulders. Let them hang downwards. Relax the elbows. So the elbows are not like this. Not like this. Then you force it here, you pull it up there. It's all tension. Elbow, shoulder. Shoulder, elbow. Relax. The same. Hip, knee. Relax. Now it's strong. And still it's relaxed. If I do like this, it's forced. If I do it up, it's forced. I push it in, I push force. Here, relax. Okay, you don't do what I do, so you are all the time standing in this stance. Now we're going to move. Pay attention to the energy in your hands, in your body. If your hands go to each other, to the other side, you will notice an energy shift in your hands. I have to adjust a little bit for the camera. Doesn't matter. Okay, if you stand in this position, find a good position, find it. Maybe your feet is too much to that side. Correct it a little bit here. Stand good. Okay. Your back is straight, not bent backwards, not hollow. Straight. Your chin a little bit in. Your hujin, your crown, up. Your bayou, bayou, hujin, and your perineum is almost straight line. Okay, and switch to the other side. Take all your time. Just turn on the heels of your feet. And feel the emptiness. Feel the chi in your arms. And you can move a little bit. You can hold them totally still. You can move a little bit. Also with your body. But be internal. Feel your body. And we change again to the other side. Feel the energy shift in your hands. And again shift to the other side. We're going to play a little bit with energy. Yeah. Gather the energy in your palms. Move a little bit. As if you push energy out. Do it a little bit, move a little bit. And now you do the same without moving. But just by breathing. If you breathe out, your energy is going out. If you breathe in, you take it back. So the movement, contraction, expansion, extension, contraction, inhale, extension, exhale. But now this exercise, your energy stops here. It's not leaving your body. It's not going to space. And to the other side. And again to the other side. Okay, pay attention. We are doing the second part of the exercise of today. That is the 3 kinds of qi. The yin, the yang, and the Cushing qi. Okay, the Cushing qi is all the qi together. The yang qi is, let's say, the heart qi, the attacking qi, the expanding qi. So the yin qi is, of course, the contracting qi. They call it the soft qi. It's all depending on the situation, want the yin can be hard and can be expanding also. So it's a rule of thumb. Okay, now we start with the left hand. The fingers pointing upward. So your wrist is making a little knick in it. And here is your focus. This side of the hand and the wrist. The other hand stays the same. So the front hand moves. And hold tension in it. Not too much, but a little tension. This is your yang hand. So of course, this will become your yin hand. There's still energy in it. It's not empty. That's false emptiness. But here is your attention, and you will feel this energy is different than this. Left is now different than right. Okay, relax. You feel it becomes a little bit neutral, left and right. And switch to the right again. And now you do the same movement with your right hand. Fingers up, pushing there, sending the energy to your wrist. This is a static yang arm. This is a static yin arm. And again to the left side. Feel the energy in your hands shifting from left to right. Okay, do it again. The left hand. Make the knick in it. In Wing Chun, it's the family of the Yam Sao. The Yam Sao. And relax your left hand. And change to the other side, to right. And relax your wrist again. And your right arm and switch to the left side. Now you do the same, but with the guarding hand. The hand that is more to your body. The hand that's behind is always called also the guarding hand or the Wusao hand. Yeah, so it was like this. And now it's here. The energy. The yang is here. But it's a defending yang, eh? This yang wants to go forward. This yang is defending. But it's yang. The other hand will become empty and empty and emptier. But of course, the yin qi is there and can be directly yang qi. Okay, a little bit force, feel it, feel your right side, feel the arm. And to the other side. Relax the right wrist and start to press with the left wrist. And again to the other side. Relax the left hand and give force with the guarding hand. And to the other side. Relax the right hand and the guarding hand takes over the energy. And back again. Okay. Try to make left and right the same chi, the same energy, the same tension. That's a chi, that's the most important. That's the one chi. It's not yet the yin, it's not yet the yang. It's the cushion chi, it's the tai chi that arrives out of nothing, out of the wuji. So move. And move with the whole chi. Left and right is equal. Feel that is equal. You can switch, turn when you want, whenever. You can stay for 5 minutes, fine with me. You can change every 2 seconds, it's fine with me. But for you, it is this moment. You feel the energy in your hands. Don't let them switch because then it's yin and yang. But you feel it. You can feel. Left is more, I feel yang than right. So now here I make it equal again. You can play a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Change, for example, to the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, continue while I am talking. We have 3 chis. Yin, yang, crushing 3. The uniting chi. That's not yet reversed, falling apart. It's still not active, still one. Okay, and switch with me to the left. Breathe in. Switch. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and switch. Breathe out while switching. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And switch. Breathe in and switch. From up and a little bit down. Breathe in. Switch and breathe out. We go to the third exercise of today. The 3 bars, the basic form of the crane kung fu, and also of a lot of karate, because they have the ground, the basics from the crane kung fu in China. Okay, heel simple. We turn forward to the neutral position. I switch a little bit, otherwise it's awkward for the camera. So you stay like this. If you are to the right side, just simple. Okay. If you do it, your hands will be each other's mirror. This point, energy point, is connected to each other, if there's energy in between it. Okay, this is a preparation for the 3 bars, the basic form. Later we will walk with it, etc. Now it's just static in one position. Okay, for the 1 or 2, or for the people that do Wing Chun, you can stand in the Wing Chun stance, but only if you are able to catch your knees up, your hip in front, and keep all the time, all the power to lift the knees in the joints. It's very heavy. If you can, it's okay. Yeah. The one who only do Qigong and not Wing Chun, stay a little bit with your feet forward and a little bit inward. Not too much, a little bit. Just like this, a little bit like this. Then bend your knees. And now feel your feet again. And pull your feet in the ground. So, if I have some things here, I can push myself in the ground. That's what you're doing. Your ground, your feet go in, you take the energy up here, and you do it by giving a little bit force. Okay, now we start. The exercise is very simple. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Keep your feet strong, strong, strong. Your stance is grounding, grounding, grounding. That's important in the crane Qigong. Of course, the crane can fly, but if it stands really. First, find the link with the ground, with the earth. Energy, not muscle force, energy. Okay, now we do something strange. We take a little step with the left feet forward, but a little bit, as if you do. I do it very loud now. Stand in it. And again. Now you will notice maybe there's more power here. Be on the same line again. You feel it's here. Step with the left leg at the same manner as we did before, backwards. And find your support, find your power. Breathe into your dantian and out to the arms, to the wrists, to the palms. Now you step with your right feet a little bit backwards, like you did with the left. I make it sound very stupid, echt boing. That's for you. It's lump. It's boop. And then you give the force. Now we shift a little bit that we are neutral, 50-50. And now we're going to build up power. If you build up power, you will get it very warm. Most of the time, probably at the back, the neck, the shoulders, in between the shoulders. So push and breathe in. Relax. Do the dantian and push. And you can use on the end this what we trained. Relax, breathe in. Okay. Of course, you can practice 3 exercises separately. If you are in the shop, you can train the first. You're standing. If you are waiting for something, the second, you can train. Maybe if there are not too much people, you can train. I used to train when I was at school, when I was young. We had tables. Push to the blades of the table. Push down. Push up. That's physical exercise it was. But you can do constant the same. Training your qigong. And I can do it and nobody sees it. So I can stand like this and I train it. You need practice for it, but you can do it. Okay, we will conclude. We will finishing, always settle the chi. Become aware of your dantian. Gather it in your dantian. Yes, this is your center. With your heart, of course. But in the beginning, this is the most important. So maybe you can do this or with 2 hands and feel your belly. Maybe it's becoming a little bit hard. Cannot. Maybe. Okay, let your hand drop next to your body. Follow my example. Breathe in. Do your dantian. Breathe out. And maybe you feel the energy with your hands upwards to the bayou. Out. Breathe in. Bayou. Third eye. Throat. Rest. Solar plexus. Dantian. And maybe a little bit lower. And out again. And in. And out. And in. Do it on your own tempo, eh? And breathing in and breathing out. And out. And in. Keep your arms up. And out. And with your hands, yeah, breathe out again. The energy is with your hands. And now we breathe in and we take all the energy downward to your danchen. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Continue breathing out. And breathe in. And breathe out again. And breathe in. Okay. Again, to the danchen. Go internally. Maybe you can close your eyes. Feel the energy in the danchen. You can drop your hands next to your body. Just feel your hands. Feel your body. Feel the energy inside. Just stay. I talk a little bit more. At this moment, you are ready to continue, for example, with meditation, or to start a Qigong form like the 8 brocades. But especially it's a preparation for doing martial Qigong applications. But at this point you are ready for it. So maybe you stay, you can sit down and meditate, you can stand and meditate. Okay, I will explain one thing. There you can see the intelligence of the Kung Fu. We started, like everything you start, with the yin and the yang. I'm walking, my energy, my qi is yin and yang. It's scattered all over the place. Then we go on the train. Your energy is going that direction. And it feels like maybe it's becoming one, you can play with it. And of course, I started today with the Wuji, the emptiness. But in daily life, there's no emptiness. Your chi is there, your mind is there, etc. So the Wuji is not that easy to reach. But we trained today to get a hunch of what it is. Emptiness. And we get a hunch of what it is that there is chi that is not yet differentiated. And that's a very important Qi. That is called the prenatal, the pre-birth, the pre-heaven Qi, or the Tai. I call it Qi. You don't write it Qi. But the Tai Qi, the whole Qi, the one Qi, but not yet active. And then you have the Qi that is split. That's the normal life. In Kung Fu, in Qigong, you go to the Tai Chi and the Wu Ji. Thus your way is to the emptiness. We do as if we know what it is, and if we train, we start with the emptiness, etc. No, you always start with the 10,000 things, and we have to learn the emptiness, and we go back, and that's our whole training. Actually, we train a reverse movement. We're going back. That's why we do all the yin and yang, all the separations, the fast, the speed movements, yeah, or the power movements, or the slow movements, or the fully relaxed movements. All types. It's all playing with the Qi. But the most important thing is to learn to go to the Tai Chi and the Wu Ji, the prenatal Qi. Because if you are able to do that, you can get energy out of nothing. Otherwise, you always use your postnatal Qi, dus after birth, and that is just what it is. It's let's say it's 100, and if you use it, it becomes 50, 20, and it's finished. It's not replenishing. If you do nothing, it's not building up, filling up. It's not getting Qi out of nothing. You have a vast amount, maybe enormous, but it will in time slink and become less. Unless you know to reach the prenatal and the Wu Ji, that you can make your own energy, let's say. And that's the whole thing. That is what Wing Chun and the Qigong of the Wing Chun is all about. Also in the fighting, it's always about this. Okay, this was it for today. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock, and if all goes well, it's Saturday on YouTube, and I will send the link to you. So if you want to take lessons, Qigong lessons, this was the first one. And it's, let's say, endless. So no vacations, every week a lesson. And that's the way to learn it. And I'm the example, because I train every day. And that's how you learn it. Okay, people, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you give a thumbs up, and more important, subscribe, because I need subscriptions. That's good. And comments. I like comments, positive comments mostly. And also, if you have questions or other ideas, just set it with positive, because in the Kung Fu we like to learn from each other and not to do this to other people. Just be positive. I can learn from everyone, and everyone can learn from me. That's the attitude. Okay. Till next week.